The eagle has landed, or the eagle is back. Possibly, brother, listen, this is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
But Khabib Nurmagomedov, you never know. We might just see the guy grace the UFC's Octagon once again. And of course, you're like, what are you talking about, Bisping? Well, you've probably seen it. Tony Ferguson, El Kukui, Khabib Nurmagomedov, the eagle, Khabib. It looks like they might coach the Ultimate Fighter. Okay, the Ultimate Fighter is back. It came off the screens for a couple of years. Came back this year. Juliana Pena taking on Amanda Nunes. That fight is going down later this year. I'm excited for that rematch. But both guys have spoke about this. Remember, Khabib and Tony, they were supposed to fight one another 5 times. Unbelievable. I've spoke about it before. That really is. That is the one that got away. If you're an MMA fan, if you're a Khabib fan, a Tony fan, excuse me, a UFC fan in general, we all were dying for that fight. Now, of course, Khabib retired, 29-0, undefeated, unbelievable career, and he has the respect of the entire MMA community, and rightly so. And he's retired, and he's happily retired, and he has Eagle FC, that's doing good things. You know, they're putting on regular fights with some good names there. But he's open to the idea. He said it to Dana. He said he's open to the idea of coaching the Ultimate Fighter. Okay, and here's where I think things might take a little bit of a turn. Because I've coached the Ultimate Fighter twice. I've been on it as a contestant. Ultimate Fight Season 3. I coached Season 9, UK versus USA. And I also coached Season 14, Team Miller versus Team Bisping, Jason Mayhem Miller. Hope he's well. Hope he's had some troubles recently, but hope he's doing good these days. Anyway, so I know firsthand what that process is like. And let me tell you, when you're around your opponent so much, you want nothing more than to strangle them. You want nothing more than to get paid a ton of money to beat them up. Now for Khabib, he's loaded. He's done very, very well throughout his fight career and continues to do well. No doubt has tremendous amounts of endorsements, appearances, investments, all the rest of it. So maybe for Khabib, it's not about the money. It'll be about smashing Tony Ferguson's face in. Because let me tell you, when I was on there against Dan Henderson, I mean, Dan Henderson never really said too much, let's be honest. He's like watching paint dry. So it was up to me to try and make the thing entertaining. But we did enough. We clashed heads bad enough. And then he bashed my head bad enough as well. Knocked me out unconscious for quite some time. That one was that one. But this one is this one against Jason Mayhem Miller. Against Jason Mayhem Miller, we argued quite a lot. Because let me tell you, the schedule for the Ultimate Fighter as a coach, it's brutal. It is a lot of work. See, all you see is every week there is a fight on the Ultimate Fighter. So, of course, there's training sessions, there's a weigh-in, and then there's the fight. But for the coaches, and the contestants, of course, and the assistant coaches, I mean, it never ends. So there's a fight, I believe, every 3 days. So you have a fight selection where all the teams stand there together on the mats and the coaches name who's going to fight. Then they have to train them. Then there's the weigh-ins. You have to go through the weigh-ins. Okay, you have to take the fighter through them, help them cut weight and all the rest of it. Then the day after you got the fight. And then you do it all over again. And then for the coaches, you have what's called confessionals. You know, when you're watching The Ultimate Fighter and then it cuts to them and they're doing an interview and they're talking about something. So in between the fight announcements, the weigh-ins, the fight itself, then there's all the confessionals. Oh, and by the way, there's 2 training sessions to do every single day. And the way it's designed, listen, it's a reality TV show at the end of the day. So it's designed with kind of drama in mind. You know, they want that to happen. And Tony Ferguson, I mean, come on, listen, who doesn't love Tony? The man talks a lot of shit. He's very confident. He's not shy one little bit.
Snapjitsu@gmail.com. Send me your resume.
And he wants to fight Khabib. Crazy as that sounds, he wants to fight him so badly because he believes that he could beat him. Now, as we know, he's kind of had a fall from grace. We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll get to the actual matchup shortly. But my point is that over 6 weeks, or maybe it's 8 weeks now, I'm not sure. I believe that he can poke that bear enough. Poke the bear enough, and what happens? Well, brother, then we wrestle the bear. You know, but he's going to poke the bear. He's going to poke the bear. And it might just be enough where he might disrespect him enough. We know Khabib is a man of honor, right? And Tony can shit talk with the best of them. You know, hold on, brother, I'm talking.
Hold on, I'm talking, brother.
Okay, he can shit talk with the best of them. He's a little bit out there. He's a little bit wild. right? Some of the training techniques will be out of this goddamn world. I would tune in and watch this for this alone. But I am telling you, at the fight announcement, they will come face to face all the time. All the time. And Tony will be doing his absolute best to get this fight, to make it happen. Just being around someone that long. And let me tell you, when I fought Jason Mayhem Miller, I wanted to literally beat the shit out of him. Now, fortunately, at season 14, the Ultimate Fighter finale in Las Vegas, at the Hard Rock, was it the Hard Rock? Yeah, the Pearl at the Palms.
Are you intoxicated?
No, that's the Palms. It was at the Palms. Regardless of where it was, I beat the shit out of him. I know that much. Man, I've been hitting the head far too much. But yeah, I beat the shit out of it, and it was personal. Because as I say, you're around these people a lot. These opponents, your foes, your enemies, your rivals. You're around them all the time, almost 24/7 for 6 to 8 weeks. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time for it to get personal. That's a lot of times for things to brew, to fester, to make you want to beat the living shit out of him. And then when the fight offer comes through, and it's also for an astronomical amount of money, which Khabib does get paid, then come on, listen, you never just know. You never know. So, listen, the one that got away might just come back. Now, of course, you know, a lot of things need to happen, but come on, we're allowed to dream, aren't we? Who doesn't want to see Khabib fight again? And I think 29-0, listen, what's it, well, brother, just have one more, 30-0. What a beautiful record. What a way to finish. And for Tony Ferguson, as I say, last time we saw him, front kicked in the face of Michael Chandler, but he looked really, really strong up until that point. He was having a great performance. He dropped him, all right, he got taken down and whatnot, but then he was throwing up lots of submissions. He looked to be in good shape. He looked to have recovered. We know he's had a fall from grace. We know he's lost a few fights, but there's still fight in that man, and we saw it there. Before he got knocked out, we saw a good Tony Ferguson. And listen, what's Khabib going to do? Khabib's going to take him down. And he's probably going to look to ground and pound the living daylights out of him. But that's a fight style that might, I don't mean favour Tony Ferguson, but I think that would be the kind of fight that Tony would want. Certainly that last one was bad. You know, seeing Tony fall down face first like that wasn't a pretty sight for anybody to watch. You know, but as I say, Khabib probably isn't going to throw front kicks to the face. Has Khabib ever thrown a front kick to the face or a head kick even? You know, he's going to wrestle him. He's going to do what he does. You know, he's going to be wrestling like he wrestles those bears. And if you poke those bears, you never know. That bear might just, I think we can end the analogy there. You get what I'm saying. Khabib Nurmagomedov might just fight Tony Ferguson because Tony Ferguson is going to drive him up the goddamn wall. By the way, not bitching about the Ultimate Fighter. Fond memories for me. It's unbelievable. That's where my career started all those years ago. I'll never forget flying out to Las Vegas, walking into this huge mansion on a reality TV show and just thinking, wow, where has this life taken me? And it was an amazing experience. I absolutely loved every second of being on The Ultimate Fighter. Now, granted, a lot of people say, I would never do that again. It is hard. As a contestant, you're away from your family, your loved ones, no contact with the outside world. But if you truly believe in yourself, if you're here to make it as a fighter, there is no better start. For me, being on that show showed me how to prepare. It showed me how to train for a fight. It showed me how the best people in the world got ready. But more importantly than anything, it inspired me. It inspired me because you're walking around, you know, obviously you got the boss man, Dana White. He's around a lot. At the time, we had Ken Shamrock and Tito Ortiz, they're legends of the game. All over the walls, it's adorned with pictures of Chuck Liddell, the Iceman, and all these legendary fighters. And you're there. You can almost feel it. You can almost taste it. You almost feel like part of the UFC, but you're not. So that's why the inspiration for me was to train as hard as I could and go out there and try and become the Ultimate Fighter, which of course I did. So there it is. Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov, Tony Ferguson, El Kukui. Looks like they're going to coach a season of The Ultimate Fighter. And I'm just saying that if they coach The Ultimate Fighter, then there is a very good chance that they're going to fight. I can't wait. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you very much.